head.
Sinead O'Connor.
Sinead O'Connor. I feel like it's a little bit of a Sinead look. I've got rockin'.
Are we live?
Yes.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday. We need comments.
I'm working on it.
Comments. You know, there's in this new show that we're watching. I don't know if anybody's seen this show yet. I don't know if I should admit to watching this show, but there is this new show called LA to Vegas.
She's told me all about it.
And
I haven't watched it, but I feel like I have.
And we've watched, how many episodes are we in?
4. So there are only 4 episodes so far.
Oh, so they're like
this is
binging.
the first season.
Yeah.
See, that's
So
the problem.
we've
I don't watch
seen-
anything in its first season.
We've seen, hello, Marilyn, Crystal, and Jennifer. We've seen all 4 episodes, apparently. And it was funny, but there is an English character on this show, and I'm not a fan of his accent.
It's not good?
I don't know. I feel like it's fake, but I don't know if it's fake, but I don't know.
I watched this whole thing
And I'm like, I don't know if this is a real
in a
accent.
documentary about how they always use the British accents for the villains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. They're mostly villains over there. No, I
Is
don't
that how
know.
that goes?
I don't know.
I think they're probably saying that about us right now.
I love when they try to do an American accent and they're like, "Hey."
Well, every time a European, anytime I'm out with a European and they're trying to sound American, it just sounds like, no, you just sound slow. Like, don't, like, is that how we sound?
Well,
like,
I think they talk slow to us because I think we're all slow. Is I think what
I
happens.
mean slow, like not very bright.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. I was
But
just making sure we're on the same page.
Hey, I'm Pat. Hey, Tabitha. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Stephanie.
I'm coming to Phoenix.
Hey, Kindred and Donna Kindred. I like that name,
that's
Kindred.
fun.
Happy Wednesday.
Tony, you went
saw
back and watched the first episode?
It's I look. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. I like this show.
Oh,
it's
no,
funny because
get better from the flu.
Oh gosh, yeah. Seriously, get better from flu. We like Dylan McDermott.
Yeah, yeah.
Live on it.
How do you
Dylan
go
McDermott.
live on here?
A cutie patootie. And Heidi
You
and
have to
Carol
go-
and Kelsey and
You have to be
Julie.
in stories.
Hello, hello,
And then
hello.
over, and then live.
So we're back from the wild tundra of California, of
California?
New York. It was so cold.
It was so cold. I saw women wearing skirts.
And you judged.
I did because it was 20 degrees. They had on skirts, no pantyhose, no leggings, no nothing.
Didn't your mama raise you
your
right?
vagina will catch pneumonia, straight up.
Freeze shut.
It'll be out there, and it's like, and then like you can't do that. You need to make sure to keep it at least a little
keep it
warm.
warm.
Warm enough. I mean, that's rough, man.
I feel
like,
an invention coming up.
I'm just saying.
We need to go to Shark Tank.
Leggings. I mean, in 20 degree or below weather, I'm just saying, watch your vagina will catch the
We
pneumonia.
didn't do the clack clack.
Oh, where's our clack?
Get on that, business manager.
The business manager got Eric a gift
He
while
did.
we were gone.
He did. What's it called? What's the real name?
Clack clack.
Yeah. All right. It's named.
Clack clack.
Named.
So we have
Urban
to.
Dictionary.
We have to. This is episode. Okay, so last week we told you that it was episode 9,864.
Because it was.
That was a lie. And I'd love to tell you that we've done that many, but it's not true. Okay. But what I can tell you, Wednesday, or wait, I said maybe episode
we just lied
4,000.
again.
I lie a lot. But we have.
Super excited.
Go ahead, you can clack it.
Welcome to the show.
Clack clack. Yeah. So we are now going to keep track because I've actually went back and I counted episodes.
I want to do it again.
Okay, do it again. All right. We are gonna start counting episodes because we actually went back. A bunch of people from here, thank you, went and counted episodes, and we're falling somewhere roughly around 75.
That sounds about right. Yeah, no, we're all ready for that.
Hashtag of the week. Hashtag of the week. Hashtag of the week. So we will do that. But yeah, so we do have.
Oh my gosh, they say 20 degrees isn't cold. 20 degrees is legit cold. I saw
was-
frozen water.
it was
outside.
freezing.
I was outside and there was frozen water.
There was a statue that was peeing, and the water underneath it was frozen. And we saw a statue with Dinglehopper.
She was super excited
It
about
was
that.
Dinglehopper. It was a naked man statue, and I was like, "What is that? Oh my, it's Dinglehopper!" And then he was yelling at me because I was saying Dinglehopper in the vicinity.
What's that? What is Dinglehopper from? That's from The Little Mermaid.
But that's what we call a pee-pee. Yeah, so, well, not really anymore, but yeah. 10 degrees in Pennsylvania. No.
I will say this. When I got up to 50, I was like, ooh, it's downright balmy.
Well, I wouldn't say balmy. Oh, geez, for the love of all things holy. But I will say it was absolutely freezing the night we got in and the next morning.
Yes.
It was cold, man. It was cold.
It was
but
cold.
all right.
I was regretting my life choices when it was 22 degrees.
Well, I have to be honest. I'll fill you in. Oh, hello over on Instagram.
Hello on Instagram.
IG.
Ooh, we're cameraing it tonight.
Dual lives. Episode 75, 76.
Now you get the double count.
Yeah. But I was sitting here when we booked this thing last minute, and I told Eric, I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then I was like, oh, it's still winter. Like, I actually panicked because I forgot it was still winter, because here it's really not.
Yeah, I know. Winter's almost done.
It panicked me because I forgot that it was still winter. So, yeah.
Okay.
Have we ever been prepared for a show?
Well, we get there.
I'm prepared. All right, so.
New study. It wasn't a study. It was just one of those list things, but I read it in Newsweek.
Oh, this wasn't a legit?
Yeah, it wasn't a legit thing. So they did one of those questionnaires about, where it's like the 50 best this or the 10 best that.
Yeah.
It was, what are the absolute worst places to live in the United States?
Out of all of the states.
So it was rank them in order from best to worst. You'll never guess who came in first place for being the worst at everything.
The worst state, meaning
the worst.
So I'll give you. We'll start with this. Michigan was the number one state, like the bestest of the states.
The bestest?
The bestest of the states.
She did not get a Michigander education.
It is Michigan, okay? The worst state to live in.
In every way.
In every way, shape, or form out of this.
The Florida. La Florida.
Florida. We got ranked last behind Delaware.
Really?
Yeah.
They were the runner-up?
Yeah,
Why
they
exactly?
Suck too. I don't know. I don't remember reading up as to why they suck, but I'll tell you why we suck, okay?
So we suck. What were the reasons?
The guy says, could be the humidity, could be the atrocious traffic, and the fact that just a few years ago, Floridians were smoking bath salts and eating people's faces off.
Which is totally true.
She's not even true.
If you
we
don't know
talked about
bath
this
salts,
on a Wednesday.
Don't eat bath salts.
This guy says, I lived there for 4 years as a reporter in Central and South Florida and love it in a way that only a person who has gotten the hell out possibly can. Thrillist travel editor Sam Effling told Newsweek, Florida is where bath salts and Creed and the Great Recession all got their start. Florida's rep has also been permanently damaged since that fateful day in 1981 when Miami became the birthplace of rapper Pitbull. So,
AKA Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, so basically, we got a bad rap because of Pitbull, the dudes eating the bath salts and eating people.
Don't eat people's faces.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like,
what makes you bite a face, too? I guess drugs.
The salts.
Drugs is the answer.
The salts.
But if I was going to bite, I don't know that I'd choose a face.
Listen, it's not good. No way, shape, or form is this good. But I have to say, I think that's unfair. I will say humidity is not good. Your vagina will not catch pneumonia here in the state of Florida, but it will catch some other things from the heat. Okay? It is not good. But, but people are basically saying it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many beaches you have, they said. It's downright nasty.
Picture, no nice things.
Yeah, no nice things in Florida. No nice things. They even said Michigan has better coastlines than us.
How?
The lakes.
They don't have real coast. It's lake coast.
Their lakes are the size of,
We're not surfing in Michigan. At least we have that.
You're also not getting eaten by a shark.
Well, there is that.
Yeah, or an alligator.
Speaking of
crocodile.
Sharks. Speaking of sharks.
So this is my nightmare. Let me tell you. Let me tell you about this. So everybody here, let's see if they can guess before I go on.
Okay.
I've said this many times on our show. How do I think I'm going to die?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me in the comments.
But what I wonder is, do you think it's going to be a sneak attack? Do you think they're going to surprise you?
Don't give them clues.
No clues.
How do I think I'm going to die? Let's go. Come on. I can't keep this up for much
Jeopardy
longer.
music?
So we have to see if anybody can guess. Seriously, our lakes aren't what you think. No, they are really like beaches, and they are really like looking out at an ocean.
Yeah, because our lakes are gross.
You can surf
Don't
in Michigan.
swim in a
They
Florida
just said.
lake. You'll get that brain eating
So
amoeba.
Jillian said by Sharknado, which is basically correct. And then right after that, we've got Jennifer and Sherry coming in. Sharks. Shark attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
She's
you
super-
guys
like, what do you
would
think they're
be
gonna like
correct.
jump out under the bed and get you?
Okay, you don't know my business. You don't know that
She's
shark's
afraid of them in the
business.
pool.
Well, you have
the
to
swimming
check
pool.
before you get in.
Because they might have snuck in.
Land sharks? You don't
Land
think
sharks.
they can crawl? All right, so here's the
Are
thing.
you that pesky land shark?
I'm here to eat you.
What was that annoying thing? Mama shark, or what?
Oh, the baby.
Baby
the
shark, daddy
and
shark, grandpa shark.
I always
Okay.
get sad when my niece does grandma shark.
Where socks and sandals go hand in hand in Florida. Thanks, Shannon. Okay, so everybody in here knows. Look, Christina, eaten by a shark. Allison, eaten by a shark. Run out of wine. Close. Second. All right. So here's the thing. I have an illogical fear because I don't even swim in the ocean of being attacked by a
She
shark.
really won't. She
I
goes
don't.
like to the knee and then she's
Ankle,
like, I'm out.
Ankle, knee is like I've had too much to drink. Okay, ankle is where I. So here's the thing: if you want to win a Australian shark diving cage diving adventure, that contest is actually going on right now, and it's by some sweepstakes called Bucket Listers, and they teamed up with this shark cage diving experience
To
somewhere
take
in
you
Australia.
to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
I don't know.
Italy.
South Australia, next to Port Lincoln. But the thing is you and somebody else, you get 2 tickets, okay? You and a travel companion who you obviously don't like will be flown off.
You get in the water and cut them. You know, it's
What do you do? Take her? I think it's like, I want to win! We're taking my mother-in-law! Oh, we won! Who do you want to bring with you? My mother-in-law. What are you going to do when you get in the cage?
Poker.
Shank her.
Shiver.
I'm going to shank her big time. That's what I'm going to do. Blood in the water! All of a sudden, it's like, I'm out! And I'm going to climb. No. Okay, point of this
Have you
entire
ever
story.
seen the video where the shark gets in the cage?
Yes.
And it's like,
So here's the thing.
Look at the.
You too.
Yeah,
you too can win 2 tickets for this cage diving experience. 2
pass.
2 nights hotel and airfare to Australia. Okay, but here's the thing. At no point in time are you going to do anything that's going to get me into a cage that you are lowering into the water
bath salts?
with these and get me to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, this is such a great experience. I don't even No, I will defecate in the water. I will urinate in the water. There will be fluids in said water, and that
You're gonna
shark.
try to
Give
get
the
him
shark
away.
the Shigella.
I'll give
You're going to give the
Shigella.
shark Shigella.
He'll have the shark Shigella.
Oh,
The
man.
answer is no.
Yeah, no.
No.
You
Now-
know, but I think I'd be the guy that wins the trip, and it's like, I just want to go to Australia. And then when I get there, I'd be like, I'm going to pass on the
You
shark tank.
can't. You
I
can't.
think I'm going to strap you in and force
Okay,
you under.
Brittany, I've seen 47 meters down. Terrible. I will
I've
not do
watched
this.
it. Is that the one with Mandy Moore?
Yes, and I will
I was
not
like,
do
does she
it.
get eaten?
I don't think so. Anyway,
No, the bad one's open
it was a
water.
weird ending.
Open water.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Give me a heart if you would do this. If you would enter for this by the way, you can't enter. Go right ahead. Google it and enter. You have until the
The business
14th.
manager has all pictures of sharks like breaking through cages.
If you want to enter, Google this because you have until like the 14th to enter. But here's
We're
the
really
thing.
encouraging participation.
I'm not saying you shouldn't enter. I'm just saying you shouldn't enter. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But give me. I don't see any hearts. Where are all the hearts of the people that
I
are
don't
doing
think
this?
anybody wants to.
Nobody is giving me
Well,
hearts.
look, it's hard to be like, do you want to swim with the shark, and then show them like jumping in the cage.
Look, people are doing it. People are doing
Yeah,
it. People are
clack.
saying they do it. I don't know. No
Nope.
way.
Yeah,
Nope.
Donna, I'm with you. I'm gonna get there and be like, I'm so happy I won, and then they're gonna be like, oh, it's time for the boat ride, and it's like, I got the vapors. I can't.
I just realized I'm allergic to shock. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and being eaten.
Yeah,
Also
I'm a
allergic to
pass
that.
on
You
the-
know what I don't
on
want
the
to do
shark
today?
bites.
Die. All right. Next.
But that sounds like a fun drink name, a shark bite.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
We
I
put
can't.
grenadine in it for the blood.
No, we went somewhere and they had little
They had
sharks.
little sharks on
And
it.
the little shark was biting the. Okay,
Yeah.
I stole somebody else's idea.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but I saved all the sharks, brought them home, washed them, and gave them to the kids. Because I'm a good mom who drinks. Okay, I brought those home.
That's in my tub right now.
Yeah.
I have the shark. I have the drink shark
Yep.
in Mason's
Yep,
bucket
I'm
of
just
toys.
telling you, I'm a thoughtful mom.
Thoughtful mom, and now aunt. Okay.
All right, so The Grammys were on Sunday. I don't know if you guys watched. I did not watch, but I watched all of the highlights.
You don't want to swim with dolphins either. They're
No, they're
shifty.
frisky.
They're shifty and frisky.
Yeah, they're handsy. You gotta watch.
They're flippery. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah. So, but the Grammys were on, and I went back and I watched everything after the work. Like the
recaps.
I did. I watched all of the recaps, but. As people on Twitter were giving Pink, they were having a stink over Pink.
A stink over Pink?
A stink over Pink because of her outfit. So if anybody saw this, her performance, okay, she went on, did a very powerful performance of her song Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. It was phenomenal. She has a great voice. I love her. I'm a Pink fan. But she wore jeans and like a ratty t-shirt, just like a... And somebody was like, oh, #mom uniform. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And she rocked it.
Yes.
And she looked great. And did you notice her voice? Because that's kind of why she's there. It's not, and I know it's the Grammys and it's supposed to be this fantastical thing.
Well, and I've been a huge Pink fan just recently, ever since she did that speech about how it was her daughter. Somebody came home and was like, they picked on me. And it was like, why? Because I look different. And Pink was like, hello.
And clack clack. Okay,
Clack.
yes. And so I just thought it was great, and I say go Pink, fly your mom flag. We're all fans, and
agreed.
And I don't even think she had on shoes, which was probably the best part for me. It was like
no, she didn't.
I was like, you speak to me, Pink. Had she not had on pants, I would have known we were related.
She was full on your spirit animal,
right? But she did have on pants. But I'm just saying, had I known,
show up to the Grammys without pants, and then it's like, well, it's Pink, just let her in. I don't.
Well, and here's the thing: how cold was it? Is her vagina gonna get pneumonia? No. All right, let her in. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Pink doesn't care either. So this wasn't like
that makes it better.
This story wasn't. I wasn't telling this to be like, and F to the haters. Pink doesn't care.
No,
like you're wasting your time.
She
don't care about your hate.
She don't care.
So yeah. So moving on.
Okay, no, this is funny. So we want to give Meghan Markle news, but I think it's so she has a story. So tell them the story you found, and then I'll tell you the one that's really way more fun. Because she tried to surprise me with Meghan Markle news, and I'm like, oh no, I already have way better.
Okay,
Meghan Markle
so
news.
Meghan Markle is engaged to Prince Harry. By the way, guys, I don't know when they're getting married, but you're going to hear a story every week until they're wed, and then probably after, and then oh my god, when they have babies.
It's a May wedding.
It's a May wedding. Okay, so Meghan Markle.
The next royal baby's due in April.
Oh my god.
Okay, I need you to keep it together. Okay, so she's engaged to Prince Harry. The former actress has broken royal tradition a number of times throughout this wedding process. She has. She's been a naughty little girl.
Naughty.
But
can you imagine getting yelled at by the Queen?
Well,
Meghan.
What was her name again?
Meghan?
Princess Consuela?
No, Princess
Banana
Consuela. No, it ends in Windsor, and that's all that matters.
But here's the thing. She's actually gotten in trouble for showing PDA with the prince.
That's a no-no?
That is not allowed.
What about after they're married?
No.
Still no? No hand-holding.
No kissing.
No kissing.
No,
wait a minute,
no
do
touching.
you subscribe to those rules?
Yes, I'm a firm Windsor believer in no PDA. I am. We saw somebody on the subway.
We did in the subway.
And
We saw, but that wasn't PDA. That was bedroom. It was
not.
Really
I
rough.
wouldn't want it in my bedroom.
I was like, oh my, I can hear the sounds.
Oh, there was slurping. It was awful. All right, so basically, recently, she asked permission at the wedding to read a speech to her husband, to Prince Harry. And the tradition goes, the bride's family is allowed to give a speech, but it must come from the father.
Huh.
So
Meghan Markle's dad would have to be like, Harry, she loves you so very much.
Right. I
imagine that's what he sounds like too. Harry.
Yeah. So, but she was like, no, I don't want my dad to give the speech. I'm so in love. I have to deliver said speech.
Do you remember what that kind of love feels like?
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's the story Mare thought was awesome. I'll give you the way better story. So, turns out that Meghan and Princess Kate are turning into total BFFs. Like, legit best friends forever. Legit! They're comparing her to Diana and Fergie.
Okay. But who...
I'm melting.
Okay, but who in this room thinks that they're also going to be somehow BFF'd into the situation? Who thinks they're going to be the
We're
next...
hanging out on Thursday.
Yeah, okay.
It's in my calendar. I'm so excited.
Does anybody in here... Renee, do you believe that? Shannon, do you believe that? Cindy, do you believe that?
You don't know. Megan could be tuning in from the castle.
Megan, if you're
she doesn't live in
listening...
a castle.
Please
Give us a heart if you're listening, Megan.
Yeah. Well, she's got I'm sure, a pseudonym.
Invite us to the wedding. We would love to come. I will class it up.
Can you imagine you in one of those big British hats? Like the lady like Sunday going to church hats?
I can't wear my Converse to a royal wedding.
No.
Then I can't go. Okay.
I looked through the feed. I didn't see Princess Consuela in here.
No, Princess Consuela. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Fine.
Come on. I want to be Kate and Megan's friend. Let's invite them to our circle. I think they'll come.
Okay, we can invite them, but they might be busy. I don't know. But all right. So this next story kind of got me because you haven't started this yet because Mason's too young.
No, my son's not old enough for this. But I know your kids are renowned cheaters.
We do game. The kids will say, "Can we have a game night?" Okay, and we have board games. Give me a thumbs up if your kids say to you, "Can we play Twister? Can we play Monopoly? Can we play Sorry?" And it's like my whole life is a game of Sorry, kid. Like I don't really want to play a game.
That's not nice at all.
And playing a game with them is just torture.
It's so painful
because you have the board out and it's like roll the dice and it's like bah! And then the dice go everywhere and it's like how many is it? It's like 97. It's like.
How
and
many
you're like,
times
oh my god, kid, God.
We had to stop and move the couch. You have to go under the couch.
Oh, you're looking for dice?
Oh, you tried to play with all three of them?
Oh, it's a disaster, right?
We do
it all the time. We do it all the time. Yes, look at all these people. So we do it all the time, but my kids are cheaters. They're always cheating. They're forever
lying cheat baggers.
hiding cards, hiding game pieces.
I wonder where they get this from.
I don't cheat. Don't even. I'm not a cheater.
What?
Yahtzee 7 times.
I cannot tell a lie. I am like George Washington. All right, so.
We've never played Life. I've not played Life with
No,
them.
we don't have Life. No, we'll have to get that one. All right, so here's the thing. Monopoly, which is one of their faves.
And it's long.
I forgot to show them.
Monopoly's long.
Okay, Monopoly is now releasing a game called The Cheaters Edition. There are 15 cheat cards that you actually put into the deck, and as you're playing, a cheat card will come up and it will tell you.
And are all the pieces investment bankers?
And it tells you how you have to cheat.
I made myself laugh.
And it basically says, "Can you get away with this?" And it actually tells
the game
you
encourages you
to cheat and not get caught.
So cheating and lying.
So here's the thing, okay? This is going to break up families. This is going to cause the divorce rate to go through the roof. I'm calling it now. After this game is launched, people are going to come out and it's going to be like in the middle of marriage counseling. It's like he had 7 of the cheat cards.
My favorite part: there's a handcuff on the game. You need a handcuff.
If you get caught cheating, do you go directly to jail? Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's very odd, and I'm wondering what was the think tank for this? Where it's like, there's lots of awful people in the world that cheat. I think we should totally have a game.
We need to increase our sphere of Monopoly buying.
I don't know, but it was super weird. But I'm just saying, this is going to divide households, people. It's going to divide
I don't know what kind of morals Monopoly is teaching anyway. The whole idea of a Monopoly isn't really a good thing. It's like you control everything, so you set the price. So maybe it's just not a great game for kids.
It has the price on there.
No, I'm saying a Monopoly means I own everything.
Yeah, that's
so
a true story.
Yeah,
I'm a certified economer.
Economer?
I'm a certified economer. Certified.
Okie dokie.
I am. I took economics.
Can you tell us about pork bellies and the coins of bit?
Oh, guys. Check your pockets.
Breaking.
Check your pockets.
Check your digital wallets.
We have been talking about this time and again. Them bitcoins are going to get you. You check your pockets. They took another dump, I think, today.
They've had their worst month in 3 years.
Bitcoin took a dump. You guys got to be careful. I'm serious. I'm on the reels here with this for you, okay? I told you guys to watch the Bitcoin. Just because 50 cents got...
Well, you think he's got it. Maybe he sold high.
He may have sold high, or he's still looking in his drawers for his Bitcoin.
What was his big
7
song?
mil.
No, what was his big song?
Vanessa, she goes, every time we play Sorry, all I can think about is George Costanza. Stuff your sorries in a sack.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, okay, Bitcoin is probably involved in this Monopoly game somehow. Okay, they're probably trying to sell you some shady Bitcoin.
The Cheaters edition is
You
like,
get on the-
sell everyone at the table some Bitcoin.
Yeah, you get onto the square over here, and it's like, okay, tell everybody the Bitcoin rate just fell, and then I can't.
What was the guy from that show,
can't.
Cheaters, that got shanked or killed or
Oh,
whatever?
I don't know, but
I've never watched
Cheaters.
Cheaters where he actually got stabbed.
Yeah.
The host got
Yeah.
Do you
stabbed.
guys remember that show, Cheaters? Do you remember that
And it had the
show?
hourglass because they were always looking for the cheaters.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Do you know what show we used to watch? And we used to sit on the phone. Can you remember the name of the show? We used to sit on the phone and talk while it was on.
About the cheaters.
No, it wasn't a cheater show. It was a.
Do
The one
kids
with
even do that
improv.
anymore? Do kids even call their
No, I don't
significant
think so.
others and just sit on the
used to
phone
sleep.
forever and
I
ever?
used to just sleep.
Well, I would fall asleep.
She'd
Yeah.
talk.
I usually wasn't
She
terribly
would
interested
talk.
on the girl on the other end. I was like, yeah.
She would talk.
Hashtag. Oh, you have girl parts?
The one,
Oh.
the one
Hashtag
with
girl
Drew Carey.
Hashtag girl parts.
Hashtag girl parts.
The one with Drew Carey, where whose line is it anyway?
Whose line is it anyway?
Is that the one you're
That
talking
was
about?
fun. I like
Yeah,
that
we
show.
did used to watch that. But yeah, so yeah.
What's
All right.
Tripoli?
I don't know.
My family played Tripoli.
I have not seen
Wow.
it. All right. So, you know how the toilet runs nonstop?
This is a terrifying story, and I'm
Okay.
way more afraid of this than I am of the
Okay,
shark.
so seriously,
I feel like this could happen to us.
I don't know that I'm equally as scared of this as a shark.
I'm equally as scared.
But so here's the thing. So you know how sometimes the toilet just runs and runs and runs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Usually it just means that little arm thing. And
right.
Yeah.
Well, this
That
family
just means call your husband.
This family in Australia, they were full on flushes.
It was
their
legit, it was like,
their toilet was actually flushing, and it was sporadically happening. Nobody was in the room. They would literally hear it. They'd go in, and it's like, holy crap, the water is going, everything's going. So this started going on for a while. And so they eventually call a plumber. And as the plumber is checking out this toilet, he opens up the vent thing that's above the toilet in the bathroom because he's going in to check the pipes because this was a fancy toilet. All the pipes and stuff was behind it. Not like at my house where the pipes are out there.
It's a bucket. On the
It's a
floor.
bucket.
Stop.
He goes to open
We just
the
got
grate.
into a plumbing.
He goes to open the grate, and there is an 8-foot brown tree snake coiled up on the automatic flush thing on the inside, laying on it. And every time the snake would move and slither around,
Stephanie, you might not have a ghost. You might have a snake in the wall.
it would push it. And so they had to, the plumber freaked and was like, no! And he put the vent right
Is
back
that
on
the sound he made? He
Yeah.
was like, oh!
He did. I think he was like, no! And so he put it up, and then they called a trapper, whatever you call a snake person.
Wrangler.
Snake trapper?
Wrangler?
A wrangler?
I don't know.
Are you really a snake wrangler? Because I feel like that
Catcher.
could go on my resume.
Snake catcher, Luke Huntley, and he went in and did the removal live on Facebook. And it was a big snake. It was a big snake. And I'm telling you, if I'm sitting there on the pot and because here's the other thing too, we live in Florida, so it's
There are
not
snakes
funny.
here.
There are
There are
snakes that
legit
come
snakes
up.
here.
Well, and they come up toilet drains. So at night, I catch myself, but if
Checking? I always check.
I lift
will
it up,
not sit on a
and
toilet
I'm
without
looking,
looking what's in there.
and if I look all the time because it'll get right up in there and it'll bite you right on the
Remember the
butt.
story of the guy that got bit twice on his dinglehopper?
On his parts.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but that was a spider, right? It wasn't
Yeah, it was a spider in a
in a portalet.
portalet.
More, please.
More, please.
More.
I'll have
cords.
some more.
Some more, please. All right. Yeah, burn down the house. Alyssa said there's no other thing to do.
There's nothing to say.
And here's the other
No,
thing
this
too.
one,
And you
this
know
one-
it had babies.
not our
You know it like
This
had
was
snake
in the
babies. Do they
toilet.
lay
This
eggs?
was in the
What do
wall.
they
No,
do?
it's in the wall.
Do snakes lay eggs?
Yes.
You know it had snake
But here's
eggs
the
in
other
wall.
thing too. Here's the other thing too. I don't even think it's considered arson. It's just like, oh, there was a snake.
you think when you call Allstate, they're
Yeah.
like, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Hi, Jake from State Farm. Yeah. There's a snake in the toilet. Yeah. I'm gonna have to burn the house down. Yeah, Jake. Yeah. And Jake's just like, sure, no problem.
Sure, yeah, you betcha.
You betcha.
Sure, yeah,
You betcha. You bet. You know what?
Is
Light
it
it
one
and
of
run.
those,
No.
What
No, the
they
answer
do?
is no.
They show
no.
the scenarios like where the wave comes in the. Like, there was a spider in the house.
There was a spider.
And a
Yeah,
snake.
I'm just saying there's no way
Oh,
around
yes,
this.
Stephanie.
There's no way around this that this ends well.
The wolf
No.
spiders are like.
We have big
They
wolf
jump.
They're like
spiders.
2 and 3
They
inches.
jump.
They're
Yeah, we
enormous.
have
There was
some
that
fierce
spider
ones.
in my new pantry. That spider was coming out with a
I've
knife.
seen
It
it.
was like, come spray me.
It was almost the
Yeah.
size of a CD.
Yeah, they're bad. And those are poisonous.
Oh, great.
Just so you
More
know.
good things
Not
to
a
know.
joke. All right, moving on. So last week or the week before we talked about a plane that had to land because the toilet was
Someone blew it up.
somebody blew it up and then smeared the doo-doo. Remember that story? They took the doo-doo out of the toilet and wiped it all over the walls. So then they had to land the plane. Well, this week, a Norwegian plane, 20 minutes into the air, the flight had to land because the toilet was broken and nobody could use it. So by law, you have to land the plane because you have to be able
Oh, is
to...
that a thing?
They only
Yes.
had one toilet?
Yes,
No, they weren't
apparently.
going to let them into first class. What do you think this is?
I've tried that and been denied. I have been denied access
what do
to
you
a first
think
class
about
toilet.
her?
No,
when
I'm
you
sorry.
go
The
take off?
steerage isn't welcome here.
When you go to take off, and she's like, nope.
This one, wait till the plane. So you're buckled
there for
in,
2
whatever.
hours.
The plane, the engines are doing that thing where they get loud, and she's like, "I have to pee," and I'm like, "Well, you're just gonna have to wait a minute, right?" So you know when you're like still in that like what's it called, ascending? You're still ascending, and you're like
You're
tilted like this, and she's like, "I'm just gonna go now." I'm like, the flight attendants aren't even up. I can see the flight attendants.
So he
She's
looks
strapped
at me.
in.
He looks at me and he's like pissed because he's like, I'm not getting up, and I'm like, you don't have to go anywhere.
Climbs right over me,
right over.
and like Mount Everest style
Yeah.
to the front of the.
Didn't care. Look, anybody in here that has a mom bladder knows when you gotta go, get out of the way. I'm gonna piss on your shoes. So you either step aside or I'm gonna urinate on your shoes, and I'll get those socks too. You think I won't get them? I'll get them. Get a wet trench foot from me. And I'll do it. Try me. I'm just saying. Try me.
Bleh.
I'll piss on your
Hey,
foot.
Tim,
So
welcome.
anyway,
I'm just saying.
This flight had to land because
So this
the
plane
potty
had to
was
land
broke.
because
But there's
the
a
toilet
funny
was
thing
broken.
about that.
Well, this made the story, right? So this plane was going from Oslo to Munich, and it was forced to land because of a broken toilet. However, ironically enough, 84 plumbers were on board this flight for a conference in, say that word, say that city,
Rorkjup?
Rorkjup.
That's Icelandic. It
So,
must
wait
be.
a minute. If you're their boss, do you just fire them? Just be like, just don't come back to work.
Is it the same? Is it plumbing when it's on an airplane?
Yeah, sure.
No, I think that's something different.
Why?
That feels like one of those Big Bang space toilet kind of things. Like, that's not normal. By the way, does anybody
Trench
know where the
foot
poo
Tupperware.
goes when you're in the airplane?
There's a tank.
And it just keeps it?
Yes,
So
and
there's
then
a really
they have to
poopy tank at
it's
the bottom
like
of
an RV that with wings.
It's worse. I was hoping it just burned up in the air or something.
No, because then haven't you ever seen the videos where the poopsicles come out of the plane?
No! Oh, God!
It'll
Oh,
freeze.
flight just got so much
It
grosser.
will freeze in cold climate. And then sometimes if those things fail, it'll just fly out. It drops out, and it's like the plane takes a dump, and it just and it's landed in people's towns. It'd be poopsicle.
Here's a story.
God,
I
it's
just searched
terrible.
it. Airplane dumped poop on girl's birthday party.
Oh, no! Oh.
That's not funny.
Oh,
How'd you-
look! Cat, I'm an aircraft mechanic. Normal plumbers aren't qualified to work on planes.
That's fine. It was still funny because it was
funny.
plumbers on a plane
It
and the
was funny.
toilet didn't work. But yes,
That's right.
come here.
That sounds
So,
like a cool
guys,
job.
have you ever robbed a bank?
All right, so so you guys know this is this our no, this is our
This
criminal
is just
news.
fun news.
No, this is our criminal news.
No? Okay, fine.
It kind of is.
Kinda.
All right, so and this comes out of we always try to give you a Florida crime.
Yeah.
However, we
We're
are
saving that for
going
later.
we are going all the way up to hold on. Where is it? Uh-oh. Crap.
You lose your notes.
Yep, I did. I lost the thing. No. We're going all the way up to Badoosh.
There's no D. Bactouche?
Badoosh, New Brunswick.
Somewhere in Canada.
Badoosh, New
Oh,
Brunswick.
Canada.
To where two
don't know any
bank
more
robbers, a man and a woman, 24 and 26-year-old couple, decides, you know what we're going to do today?
What?
We're going to go to Badoosh and we're going to rob a bank. Okay?
Yep.
Are you
So,
on board?
The plan started off great.
Are you on board?
I'm on board.
Yes. All right. So let's go. They rob a bank, no weapons.
Yeah.
They just walk in with a bandana.
They just walk in and they're like, I'm here
and
to
they're
rob.
like, give me your money.
Nah.
And so they did because they were like, ah! And so they gave them their
They
money.
did the girl scream too.
Yes.
It was like the plumber and the snake.
Yep. And so then
Odd coincidence, he was there. No,
he was
it
there.
wasn't.
He was in Badoosh cleaning his urgent.
So, but that wasn't the interesting part of
No.
the
Samantha
that.
has seen a plane release its poo.
All right. So they rob this bank. They get in the car. Now here's the next question for you. What do you do next? If you've robbed a bank.
Clearly, you go and find one of those beds and film yourself rolling in the money. That's what you do.
That's what Eric would do.
Yeah, that's
what
I
would
do.
you guys
Only
do?
money's super dirty. Don't do that. You'll get the shigella.
You will get the shigella.
Becca's here. Can we share that story?
Oh, we could. Yeah, after this. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing.
Buck-touche, they are telling us. Buck-touch.
Okay.
Buck-touch?
So they were in
Buck
Badoosh, and they robbed this bank. And some people might say we go directly to the airport and we buy
Hashtag
tickets.
Badoosh Bandit.
Hashtag Badoosh Bandit. Hashtag of the week. So here's the thing: you could roll in the money. You could buy tickets and leave the country.
Mary,
as
you
soon
know
as-
what's up. Mary knows what's up.
You
Mary
could
knows what
leave
they
the
did.
country as fast as you can. You could dig a hole in the woods.
You could
and
hide the
throw
money.
all
Like
the cash
a
in.
pirate. Like a
Becca,
pirate.
stick around. We're going to talk about your
Right.
story. later.
You could throw all the money into a suitcase and bury it. No. All of those answers would be wrong.
Incorrect.
What do you do in Badoosh, New Brunswick, once you rob a bank? You go to Tim Hortons.
You do what everybody else in Canada
right
is doing.
after the bank
You
robbery.
need a donut.
You
That's
get-
what
On the
you
way
do.
home.
You
On the way
order.
On the way home.
Did they go to the one nearest their residence?
They pulled right in, drive through. Hi,
That was the sound they made?
I need a
Was that just the
latte.
sound a Canadian car makes?
Yeah. I need a
Sorry.
latte.
Sorry. Every time you hit a horn in Canada, it honks and then it goes sorry.
Yeah. So they order some. Now they didn't actually get to order. They actually
They were
pulled up
arrested before they even got
because a cop had seen the what is it called
APB?
and he was like that
all points
car.
bulletin.
That car looks
My
like.
husband watches a lot of Blue Buds.
Okay, so that car looks like the one in the description. I'm gonna go into that Tim Hortons. No idiot who robbed a bank would go there to order coffee and donuts. But you would be wrong, officer. Those idiots did
They
go there.
absolutely did.
To the Badoosh Tim Hortons. and they were sitting there and they
We're
were
told
arrested.
it's Buck-touche. Buck-touch?
That's like the
Buck-
one
I
that
know.
Sounds
had
bad.
the plastic
Exactly,
bag
Tammy.
that
Hashtag
ripped and the money
donuts.
dripped out. The money
Oh,
fell
yeah,
out.
and his money
his
just
bike.
led all the way to
And
his
his
house.
bicycle.
Yeah.
And it was like cigarettes and beer.
Weed,
like,
money.
it was a trail of it to his house.
This looks suspicious.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little.
All right. So yeah, we did go way over. So I don't know. Do we want to? We can cut
Yeah,
this
no,
Chrissy
no.
Teigen story.
Well, just do it quickly.
Well, you just told them. Chrissy Teigen was super excited to meet someone.
Okay, so she had never, I guess, officially met Beyonce.
I don't know,
which
I might
seems
do this
super
if I
odd.
met her.
Right, but it seems odd that Chrissy Teigen wouldn't
But
have.
you would think if
Her
one
husband
famous
is John
person,
Legend.
you sleep with John Legend.
I just found it odd because, so basically, Chrissy Teigen said she met Beyonce at the Grammys.
And flipped her lid.
And flipped her lid. So what did she do? She didn't like fangirl. She didn't like run over and hug her. She got down on one knee, grabbed her hands, and said, "Good day, my lady." And she bowed. She bowed.
Like what? Show us.
She bowed.
It
She
might
went
be what I
down.
would do. I might just be like,
What would you?
legit.
Okay, what would you do when you meet Markle?
I'll pass out. I'll get the vapors.
Yeah, but so I found it odd. But however, I'm a Chrissy Teigen fan. So if that's what she did, like, go on, girl, get you. There was a woman when they were going to the Grammys, coming out from the hotel elevator.
Yeah.
A woman saw her and the pictures are just her like this.
She did a Wendy Williams.
She just went like this, and she just had this look, and everybody was like, "Yep, that's what I do if I met Beyonce." Because I don't think you would know what you would do, right?
no,
So
no.
I think that's what happens. But I
No.
just thought Chrissy Teigen's
Exactly,
story was funny.
she is
I
Now,
ran away from Whitney Houston when I was little.
Oh, well.
Well,
Twice.
I'm super jealous.
Why would you be
Why
next to
did I
Whitney
never
Houston
know
twice?
this?
In St. Croix. Oh, she was in the swimming pool.
Is
I was
everyone
in.
hearing this? He was swimming in the same pool as Whitney Houston.
And she swam
What the
over
what?
to me, and I ran out.
What
And then
the what?
I went back in the
business
pool.
manager ran away from Whitney Houston?
I went back in the pool, and she swam over again, and I left
We
again.
need to check
And
this
my
with his
sister,
parents.
my sister yelled at me, and she's like, "Did you know who that was?" I was like, "Oh, some lady was coming at me."
Some lady.
Some lady.
And she was, and
She saw a little business manager swimming in the pool and thought, I need to talk to this young
Yeah,
man.
right. All right. Cool. So,
Hashtag bow for Bay.
Bow for Bay. It's a thing and it happened. It's a thing and it happened.
Jessica is dying over the Wendy Williams.
Oh, I'm not going to get into it, but Wendy Williams has said some stuff in the past couple of weeks.
She's had a rough couple of weeks.
She has been dropping some
But
things.
the video of her on Halloween, you can laugh because you know she's okay.
Okay.
It would not be okay to laugh if you didn't know she was also fine.
Okay, so let me tell you this quick story before we move on. So my friend Becca, who's in here, is local to us, and we're friends. And her
Becca, I
kids,
know?
yeah, Becca.
Hey, Becca.
And so her daughter, who is how old is she? And I'm not going to say
Teenager.
names,
She
but
has
she's
multiple daughters.
yes,
Teen daughter? Or?
but the teen daughter.
Teen
There's
daughter.
a daughter.
Teen
but
daughter.
yes, but the teen, like 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there, and she's adorable. And so anyway,
Very
so Becca has
That's
my
right,
book.
Sherry, she was.
Becca has my book in the car, and her daughter picks it up and she starts reading it. And so Becca says to her, "Do you want to come in with me? I'm going into the store." And she's like, "Oh, no, I just got to a good part." So she's reading my book. So I'm sitting here thinking, "Oh, God, what is she
What
reading?
is she reading?
What is she reading in my book?" And Becca, why are you like And so she comes back to the car, and she says to her, she goes, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "I just got to a really good part of the book." And then I was like, "Woo!" And she was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Well, I was at the part where
Something's happening.
I was at the part where we realized she survived. She makes it." And she goes, "What are you talking about?"
You know her.
She goes, "She beat the tumor." And she was like, "Girl, you know her. She goes, "We go to yoga together. You know that woman." And she's like, "I know, but I was so worried. I was talking to her tumor." And she's like, "How did you not know she lived? You saw her last week." And it's like,
Hashtag she lived.
she lived. And I thought to myself, I was like, that's the most adorable story I've ever heard.
That
Because
is a really good
she said
story.
she was reading it and she was so enthralled, and then she's like, "Oh, she makes
This
it.
is a really good
she
story.
makes it."
It's
And
super
it's like-
funny because we totally namaste together. Like,
we do. We yoga
like
together.
quite a few times.
And the daughter comes, so I was like, "Girl, you know me, girl. I'm alright. 250. Hashtag no tumor." Yeah. So anyway, it was an adorable story and very funny.
Becca, I love that.
And it was
Give
very
her a great big hug.
It was
That
the cutest.
made my night.
It was hysterical and adorable all at the same time, and it was it was so funny when she came
Teen
over and
brain.
told me. Yeah, teen brain. When she came over and told me, I was trying not to laugh.
I laughed so hard I sweat a little.
I was in class, so I was like, because you can't be loud in yoga. All right,
We
so,
can skip to the last one. Florida
this
news.
one. You don't want to talk about this stupid thing?
We can talk about.
We're already
we're already
we'll
way
skip,
over.
We'll
so.
skip to Japanese water cake.
Japanese. It's actually a water. It's not called a water cake. It's a Japanese.
No, it's called water cake.
There's something with a tear. Water
gosh.
teardrop cake. Teardrop. It looks
Water drop.
delightful.
Water drop.
Water drop.
Water drop.
Thank
Water
you, business
drop.
manager. I've had a little bit to drink. So it's the Japanese water drop cake, and it's made from water from the Japanese Alps. I don't know where the Japanese Alps are. That doesn't seem like a thing.
Okay, but
according
here's-
to Twitter, it is. And they must do something to the water, like put glycerin in it, or I don't. What's the gelatin?
Okay,
Glycerin. Whoa.
I don't think you
put
should eat
gelatin.
that.
Or you can eat gelatin. It's Jell-O.
Glycerin.
No, well, if you're having a heart attack.
Well, maybe.
So
Maybe
they
don't.
But I guess if you don't eat this fast enough, if you don't
30
eat it within
minutes.
30 minutes, it just evaporates.
And disappears. It does look like a silicone breast implant.
It does, doesn't
does.
it?
It does look
It
like
does.
and not only that, but it also to
Wouldn't
me.
you be really mad if your breast implants disappeared 30 minutes after they were put in?
I'll show you what it looks like.
Oh.
Sternum. No, here's the thing though that I don't like about this. It's water cake. I'm not interested. I want my cake.
I want to know how to eat it. Do you like it a straw?
I want my cake with buttercream and chantilly. Chantilly cream? Chantilly?
I don't even know. I don't even know
What are
you're
you doing?
Chantilly?
Stop.
I don't know what word you're trying to say. Usually I
Stop.
I thought midnight was noon the other day.
It was rough.
So buttercream.
They
moving
put
right
a
along.
big spoon in
Buttercream
it.
and chantilly? No.
No.
I don't want that. I don't want anything that's water cake. I'm not going to eat your water cake. I'm
It's a
sorry.
water drop cake.
No, I'm not eating it.
It looks delicate. And
It looks like a boob implant.
a little bit.
Send me two, and I'll tell you if they disappear.
Also makes me feel like I could
a spoon in it.
do a
No.
bonsai or something. I don't know.
Girl, go ahead, do a bonsai.
It feels very zen.
That doesn't
It
disappear.
feels like I
goodness.
should finish yoga and then be like water cake.
No, I'm not water caking. Publix cake.
Yeah, okay,
Word
yeah,
to
Publix.
your
But everyone doesn't know
mother.
about Publix. So,
Oh.
last story of the evening. This
Wait.
is a good one.
This
is Florida
story-
news. Florida news,
Florida
not
news.
quite criminal news.
Well, it's
but it
definitely
might have
criminal.
become criminal
Could be.
news.
It's totally criminal, just nobody's been caught yet. But so here's the thing, an hour north of us, this happened.
In the Bradenton.
Someone was doing a good deed.
Okay,
They
so
were-
okay, for number one, let's finish this up with give me a heart if you donate things. When you're done using them, do you
Always.
donate?
Yeah,
And I
always.
don't care where you donate. If you're Salvation Army, if you're Goodwill, if you're whatever,
local church,
your
whatever.
local church. If you donate when you are done with something, I want to see because
wow.
we are donators. We donate everything because I kind of feel like just because I'm done with it doesn't mean somebody else won't use this. And I
Right.
kind of feel like we should always do that. And so we clean out toys, we donate clothing, anything that we can donate or give away because we are clutter people. Get it out and give it away. Okay, good. How many of you have recently donated your grenade launcher? Anyone? Anyone?
Bueller.
Go.
No, it wasn't just a grenade launcher. It was
Oh, that's
loaded.
right.
It
Anybody
was loaded.
donated their loaded grenade launcher to a local Goodwill because the Goodwill in Bradenton, Florida. Oh, hi! I just want to check out this grenade launcher you have here for sale. Hold on! It's a grenade!
Yeah.
Yes, inside
I feel
launcher.
like that was a bad day.
Like
And
what?
this was before they voted Florida the worst place.
Seriously.
Yeah, this was before the voting.
Who donates a grenade launcher to a Goodwill and there's
The
like,
answer is
oh,
obvious.
Remember
a
when we were-
Floridian.
When we were
Floridian.
sitting in
Oh,
our
I was going
garage.
to tell this story.
Nicole,
Okay.
we're not making this up. This happened.
You can't make this up. So here's the thing, okay? And here's how you and Florida is weird in general, but we had a garage sale years back.
So
and-
we were what? 25?
Young.
Yeah, we were young, maybe
Young
one
And a
kid.
bunch of
Love.
trash.
And so we had like some clothes and some like house crap or whatever out there. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Where are your bayonets?"
We're looking at each other and we're
And
like,
I looked at him and I'm like,
Well, I keep
Well, I
those in
looked-
the pantry.
I looked at him and I'm like, "Are we supposed to have bayonets?" I was like, I don't have any bayonets. And he's like, "Okay."
I lost it with the trench foot.
He goes, "Where are your guns without bayonets?" And I'm like, we don't have any.
I don't have any guns.
I was like, I don't have any guns. And he's like, "Well, what are you selling in this sale?" And I'm like, "A blouse? I
Can I
don't
interest you in
Yeah,
this lightly
Tupperware?
used Tupperware?
like I don't have any guns." And the guy was like, "What about knives?" And I'm like, "No, I don't."
You know, I think that's
He-
maybe when I would have been like, maybe leave my garage sale now.
Well, and then he was like looking around, and I'm like, "Dude's asking for bayonets. Like, he's gotta go.
I think it might be time to leave my garage sale.
He's got to go.
It was weird,
He's
dude.
got to go. But I will never forget that story. But now I know that people just go and donate loaded grenade launchers to a Goodwill.
In Bradenton, yes.
Bradenton,
in
Florida.
Bradenton, they do. Yeah.
Bradenton,
Yeah. True
we know
story.
you.
True story, Bradenton.
We know you.
Hashtag Bradenton Blues.
Hashtag grenade yourself.
You're not
Seriously.
your home is not
Badoosh.
truly
I
protected
know, I'm
until
going
you
with
do
badoosh.
have a grenade launcher.
Hashtag badoosh.
Badoosh.
Badoosh. What do we call them again? They were
Badoosh bandit?
the badoosh bandits.
Badoosh bandits. We're still not saying it right. It's badoosh.
Okay, first of all, it's
There's no D.
badoosh
Okay.
bandits.
The
All
badoosh
right.
bandits.
So, moving on, you guys, he's casing the place. And where are your bayonets? Inside drawer. Inside.
Marlene, sometimes I rewatch the
Nice
shows
guy.
and I'm like, oh god.
Braden, Kentucky.
Braden Tucky.
All right.
You guys have a great night.
I finished mine again.
Oh, man. Good night, Instagram. Good night, Facebook. Wines Day, we love you.
That's a wrap.
Oh my, clack clack. All right, you guys have a good night. Bye.
This makes it official. It wasn't official on